He killed 3 and you're watching Morty on the Move.
We are the Ashtones, and this is Morty on the Move.
One heck of a show for you tonight. Guess what? I got my brothers from He Killed 3 right here at Twisted Apes. Freaking, I don't know why I always say Twisted Sisters. They're out in Del Norte. Check them out. Really friendly pair of sisters, but whatever. Anyway, we're down here at Twisted Apes. This is, we got some big plans coming up this year, involving Twisted Apes, involving some internet radio, involving so many new things that we're going to get into. We want to bring our community together, and with Steven and Chuck and the Morty team all working together, we're gonna make this shit work. So we got one heck of a show. I tell you, last week, Mortensen Retaining Walls and Morty on the Move went out to the Habitat for Humanity site and built a retaining wall for them. And I met the Andy and the homeowners now. They were so grateful, and we were so happy to do this for Habitat for Humanity. And there's so much to learn about Habitat for Humanity. And I tell you, I got the director and volunteer coordinator from Habitat for Humanity here tonight. So we're gonna learn a lot more, and I'm so excited about it. So let's bring up Sarah and Craig. Yeah! Welcome, right? How you guys been?
Super.
Thanks. You know, when I met you guys, we met downtown, and we had lunch, and I had no idea what Habitat for Humanity was until you guys informed me. And go ahead, you guys, and tell us about the sweat equity, about how we get, you know, if you're in need, of course, go to Habitat for Humanity, and you know, and the road you take to get down there.
So I'll just give you a minute of history, and really one of the most important things I think people struggle with is understanding that Habitat doesn't give away houses. So first of all, we've been around Colorado Springs, El Paso County since 1985. We've helped about 175 families get into a home that otherwise they most likely would not have been able to afford. And right now we've got a couple builds sites. You were down at the site in Fountain, and then in the fall we'll be starting in Colorado Springs on a 30-site neighborhood. So, you know, I think it's important to understand that we are a solution. We are not the only solution, but we are a solution for trying to provide affordable housing for people who otherwise could not afford it based on the current conditions in Colorado Springs, few houses for sale, and a lot of folks vying for those homes. So that's kind of what Habitat's about. One other thing I would mention is that we are all about building a house together with our community. We don't build the house alone. We utilize volunteers. Sarah is part of the volunteer coordinator network, but our volunteers build about 90% of our homes. So it's important to understand the way we keep our costs down is because we don't have to go out and utilize a large framing crew or a big roofing crew, we will do that ourselves together with our volunteers. There are also some really great partners in our community that, for example, Rampart Supply is a plumbing company.
Right.
They give us all our supplies for free. And then we pay a plumber to come in and actually do that work. But again, it's this partnership that we're trying to foster. And not only are we building our house from a staff perspective, our volunteers, our homeowners are responsible for helping to build their homes, and then you've got all these wonderful businesses who are willing to help us as well. So it's a really great team of people from our community. And this is replicated all across the country. There are many habitats in the United States.
Right.
And we are just one of 4 or 5 in Colorado. But yeah, we love what we do. We really do.
Well,
we appreciated that retaining wall. That was awesome.
we love what you do too, and that's why, you know, last year we our main focus was 22 until none, and every year we want to kind of change up here at Morty on the Move, change up and help our community, our local community, and I've always wanted to get more involved. I've done a couple houses for Habitat before, and you know, we just really wanted to get involved. So Sarah, on your part, do you do cold calls and say, hey, you want to come volunteer, or do you have a big long list? How do you work that?
So it kind of depends on the season, definitely. We build year round, so we build all through winter. We build when it's snowing, we build when it's raining. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand. It's not just the summer months. People are in need all year round, so we build year round. And definitely during the winter, it is more of a kind of cold call, reaching out to companies, reaching out to people, asking them to come and join us because that's when our numbers drop the most. And then when it kind of comes into our homeownership program, our homeowners actually are building year round with us because each homeowner, there's 3 major criteria that they have to meet. So they have to have 200 hours of sweat equity. They have to come out and build
love that
on site.
sweat equity.
They come and build on site alongside our volunteers, alongside their neighbors. And number 2 is they have to have need for housing. So that could look really different for a lot of people. We've had families that have had dramatic situations put on them. One homeowner just took in like 5 extra children into her home, so her family grew exponentially, but that didn't mean her income did.
Right.
So that's kind of one situation. Everyone's situation is different. And then the third thing is they do have to be willing and able to partner with us. So they have to be able to pay a monthly mortgage. Like he said, we don't give homes out for free. We are the mortgage holders. We don't charge more than 28% of their total income, and that's how we're able to balance our costs because all of the money that those homeowners put in go back into building more homes for people. So they're helping out themselves, they're helping out the community, and like we say, it's a hand up, not a hand out.
Right.
So it's a really nice concept too because right now we have one site. As you know, you've been down there. It's in Fountain. It's a 34 home development. We have about 5 homes left to finish down there. And it's really nice too because it's a whole habitat community. So everyone there knows each other. They've gotten to know each other through building homes. Everyone knows their neighbors, which you just don't see anymore. So it's really nice to get a sense of community there as well.
You know, and while we were down there, you could feel that sense of community down there. I mean, the kids are playing out and, you know, everybody walking, every neighbor's going over to the neighbors and they're, communicating and
it's one of the cool things about sweat equity is that not only will Sarah, as the homeowner, build her house, but if I live next door and we're in the midst of building my house, you know, we'll share that. We'll share that sweat equity, and she'd come over to my house and help me build my place.
Yeah.
So it does form and build that sense of community because we have toiled alongside each other to build each other's houses. So it's a really great opportunity for people to kind of step outside of their comfort zone and really get to be close with their neighbors.
Yeah.
So when you get a new site like the one coming up in Colorado Springs,
right?
Do you get a site to where you could build 10 to 12 homes, or
Well, it just kind of,
how does it
depends.
do?
We are looking for property all the time. Recently, we did just a very small 4-home built into a community that already had 8, and that property was actually gifted to us. And then we got some wonderful funds from the city, and we put 4 homes on there. So it really kind of depends. I mean, we love those large plots,
Right.
Because we're set for a lengthy period of time. But we will build, 3, 4, just kind of depends on what's available, what's affordable for us, because obviously we can't put tons of money into a piece of property. And certainly anytime someone gifts us that is probably the ultimate.
That's
for
the
us.
ultimate, exactly.
But yeah, it just kind of depends.
So is there a long list? I mean, is there a long list for people waiting to get their homes built, or?
Well, the way it works is every year we build roughly between 8 and 10 houses. And we will have an application period that lasts a couple months, where each applicant, and we get 50 applicants, each applicant gets vetted to make sure, per Sarah's criteria, that they fit into the program. And once we select those 8 or 10 families, then we build the house per that family size. So let's say you got 4 kids, right? So that sounds like a 5-bedroom to me. You got just yourself, a single mother, and her 1 child. Now that's a 2-bedroom. So we will build the house. We don't do that build it and they will come thing. We will find out specifically what you need, and then that house gets built for that particular homeowner.
Right. So I was talking to a friend of mine from Madrid Maintenance, and he actually agreed to have himself and his whole crew come and do help with the landscaping that we're doing. We're going to knock out 4 homes. What is the address out there?
I'll send it to you. I don't have it off the top of my head. But those 4 homes, we have 2 of those homes are actually closing in June. The other 2 actually closed during the winter, and we don't want to plan anything during the winter months.
Right.
So that's why, we've kind of got a couple backed up. So we've got these 4 down in Fountain that you and your guys are gonna help us with.
Yeah, Madrid Maintenance and Morty on the Move and Mortensen Retaining Walls are going to go out there strong. And we really need, for our community, I'm talking to you, our music community, it would be great to get a couple bands out there. And we could split them up and maybe have a competition.
Well,
I don't want them to play. I want them to friggin' pick and shovel and put some edging in. And it's going to be a pretty. They're pretty simple landscapes. I mean, I'm a custom landscaper, but they're real simple landscapes. And please, if you want to help, we will have more promos throughout the week, and that's the 16th that's going to happen, and I'll furnish some pizzas for lunch and stuff like that. So it's going to be, we'll make it fun, and maybe I could get a little competition going in from Madrid Maintenance to
maybe you guys could be
Mortensen.
swinging some pickaxes and see
Pickaxes and jackhammers and whatnot. I heard the ground is super soft out there.
full of clay.
So it's going to be great, and it's really super our honor and pleasure to be a part of this. And I'm telling everybody, and I just think it's great what you guys do, and Alex, right? Out there, he's on it, man.
He is.
He is on it.
So yeah, we have 3 construction supervisors out there. Trevor's the Australian guy. You've talked with him on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
And then Alex and Gary. And all really great guys. Great guys.
Yeah, really great guys. Hard workers. They're out there all the time. Yeah. So
I also wanted to mention just a little bit about our general volunteering as well, because we're obviously, gearing up for the 16th, but also year-round, if anyone is ever interested in volunteering with us, We build year-round weekly, Wednesday through Saturdays from 8:30 to 4:30. So if you can't make the 16th or you want to decide to push it off or wait, we are always looking for people to come out and volunteer year-round. So anytime you're interested, you can give me a call.
Tim, you think we could get a Habitat Humanity link up there? And we'll throw the Habitat Humanity link on the chat and go there, check them out.
Yeah, the website, you can
volunteer.
It's easy.
So you guys build the homes, and plus you have the Restore.
Yeah, we do have the Restore downtown on Wasatch,
Downtown.
and they kick it, and part of their contribution to, of their proceeds end up, funding 4 to 6 homes a year, which is pretty fantastic. So it's a great place to shop if you're in need of some, if you're doing a fix-me-upper,
Right.
And you want to keep your costs down. So it's a
I've
wonderful
been
thing.
there. I've bought a few things. I've bought some doors and
Cool.
stuff like that out of there. So.
And you can volunteer there as well.
Yes, and that's right down on Wasatch. It's really, really a nice building.
So Morty, we just collected some stats from 2019 that I know you got to get back to your show, but Sarah wants to share these stats with you because it's kind of amazing.
Let's share them with us, Sarah.
So for 2019, we on the construction sites alone, we had 1,905 individual volunteers, and we had 29,122 volunteer hours put into the sites.
Oh, that's awesome.
very happy.
That's
you can
awesome.
see that kind of response, and
Yeah.
we decided to figure out how many people that was. So it's like 15 full-time people.
Wow,
out of
right?
9,000 hours. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, and I've lived in Colorado Springs for over 30 years, and the community here, the people, see somebody in need, and they're on it. I mean, we've been through some fires, flooding, all that stuff, and our community is so strong here, and I love our beautiful city, and I totally love it, and I love you guys too. So,
Well, thanks, man.
so
Appreciate being
it's going to be really fun. So be looking out for the address there, and if you want to help, just go ahead and message Morty on the Move, or you can message Morty on the Move. So please come and help out. You can help out at the Restore or on the site. And on the site, they're great people. The bosses out there are great. They're not, they didn't yell at me or anything. They pretty much left me alone. So, and it's great. So I had a great time doing the wall, and I'm going to have a great time installing 6 landscapes for you guys. So
Outstanding.
you guys keep up the awesome, great work, and hell yeah, we'll see you on the 16th.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
You hear that chatter in the background, you gotta know who that is. This is a band that has been in my heart for, I bet you 5, maybe 6 years, huh? 17. 13. No, but anyway, this is a band that is so high, they named their guitar player Sky. So, let me introduce to you, He Killed 3! Welcome, guys, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. The High Sky! So what have you guys been up to? I mean, shit, man. Last week, you had a live pay-per-view show at Legends. Yep. Friends of ours. Shout out to Scott and Randy. That's awesome. I actually was patient and got to see a little bit of the show, and you just finished up It Is What It Is, and you went into Father and actually dedicated to Morty, and then it cut off. And I'm like, darn it, that's my favorite song, man.
We'll play it for you today, Morty.
Right on, right on. So, tell me what you guys got a new lineup?
Got a new lineup, yep.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob, right? Right. Sky, you actually went on tour with Mushroom Head.
Yeah.
So you've been
Oh yeah, I've been
in the band. Yeah, you're not the rookie anymore.
I got my
Now,
stake in this.
now Daniel, so Smitty, let's start with you and just start out who you are and what you do in the band besides annoying people.
I am Smitty and I scream and I annoy people.
No.
You?
I'm Dan. I play drums.
He said, "I'm Dan."
And I play drums.
I am Zach, and I piss people off with my noise.
Way too loud all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Sky, and I just play guitar.
I'm Dan. I just hit 4 strings on the bass.
Dan. Too Dan.
Well,
Dan.
I've known you for a minute, and I've seen you at open jams, and I know you could play more than the bass. I mean, you're a very talented dude.
Thank you
And
very much.
hell yeah,
I appreciate it.
He Kill 3 is yeah, good to
Yeah,
have you
I'm
guys.
really excited to be a part of this.
Right?
Really good sound, really cool people. It's awesome.
So, you guys, your CD release is going to come out July.
Push to July, yeah.
Pushed to
COVID.
July because of the COVID-19, right?
Yep.
So, in the meantime, you guys been writing.
We have been writing, and so we're going into the studio possibly next month to start on the second CD.
So, you're sticking with Scott?
Yep.
Scott Wilson, Sunshine Studios. Shout out, Scott.
King Rich. Richard.
Yeah, King Richard. King Richard is the shit, isn't he?
No.
He's the man.
He's Richard.
Richard.
Famous, unfamous person you ever meet in your life.
Right. And he's a pretty nice guy, too. Yeah, does he get bossy behind the board?
Never.
Only when you're
No.
driving in the middle of the fucking desert at 1:00 a.m.
And you run out of gas. And you
about
run
the
out
only
of gas.
And you run out of gas.
That's what we did.
Oh, boy, in the middle of the desert.
Arizona desert.
Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez.
Crazy. Luckily, Bill McCandless was there. He called his A1 or whatever it was, and they came out and they saved us. Otherwise, we would probably still be sitting
All right, still walking.
there.
Maybe on
Made
the
it.
side of the road
Coyotes.
next to a possum.
Coyotes going on.
Some of the weeds blowing in the wind.
Yeah, spooning a possum. Help me. Right on. Your new tunes.
Yeah.
You guys been working on. Is it? Did you guys go a little harder? Did you go a little softer? Are you going to do an a cappella, type
it's
thing?
It's going to be a mixture, like the first CD was about family and stuff like that. This one's going to be more about governmental, things and stuff like that. But it is going to have a little crunchier side, which is we've always
been more
wanted.
metal.
More
What he
metal.
means
And,
to say it's going to be rebellious.
More metal, so more swear words.
always. It's where
Always more
yeah,
swear
always.
words.
It's like Jerry Springer show when you come to the show.
It's going to be a little Jerry Springer.
Oh, right, Sid Black said, Jerry Springer, huh?
It's all sitting by the button.
Right?
Oh, man.
So, after you release this one, do you guys, are you guys gonna go on tour again?
Well,
With the CD that's coming out in July, and then kind of get that momentum going a little bit?
Push it,
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely are, because that's one thing that we didn't get to do with Mushroom Head was to take the CD and produce it with us, Now, this time when we go out, we get to take the CD and it will help tremendously,
Right,
And,
right.
We definitely learned a lot, from our mistakes the first time and stuff, but it was worth it all. I mean, we all.
A great learning experience. I mean, we've got you guys were kicked out of Utah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, there's the F-bomb. But, so Zach is the kid, AKA the kid.
Yeah, but
And,
now there's 3 of them.
but now you're 21, right, Zach?
As is him.
Yeah.
And Sky,
All 3 of them.
yeah, all 3 of them are now 21, so that's awesome. So, are you gonna go back to Utah?
No.
No, I don't think so.
We're gonna drive around Utah.
You're gonna drive around Utah.
I mean,
Not even through.
anybody that,
Montana's
any
beautiful.
given Sunday, you can find a guy there in a fucking Circle K, and he's got 17 wives waiting for him outside.
Is that ridiculous, or are you jealous? No.
Come on, in the whole days they called it harems. Now it's polygamy. I don't know.
Yeah, polygamy. Yeah.
But, yeah, Utah wasn't too fun. But
Yeah.
we made it through it. You know what? And we took it on the chin, and we got through it, and we got reprimanded for it a little bit. But you know what? That was the only show that we missed.
Went a little too Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was your favorite place when you guys were on tour?
Oh, I know mine.
You guys each probably have your different favorite place.
Mine was probably Agora there in Cleveland, because when we took the stage, there's like 3,000 people there almost. So.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. So that's a big spot then.
Yep.
Agora,
Nice place.
Ohio, or Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Yep, Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, nice.
But we had numerous ones. We had, we played the Whiskey, we played,
Whiskey a Go-Go
Yeah,
in
the Norville
Hollywood.
was awesome.
Yeah, all those places. So it was really cool. And we did Dallas. We played in San Antonio and Lubbock, and
How about you, Dan? Did you hit anybody with a mic stand?
no mic stands for.
And didn't that happen in Utah too?
No, that was in
No, that
Vegas.
Vegas.
that was in
Nevada.
Vegas. Yeah,
Nevada.
So was that- yeah.
Yeah, the Terminator.
The Terminator was coming at you, man. Yeah.
Get out of there.
So, what was your favorite, Dan?
What's that?
Your favorite club when you guys were out
I didn't
playing?
go on that tour, so I wasn't on.
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
on it, Yeah.
What the
But-
frick was I thinking?
But we played Vegas, and we played Arizona a couple of months prior to that. We did Sierra Nevada, and we did
Sierra Vista.
Vista. Yeah, whatever it's called. It wasn't the beer, it was Vista. So we played that one, and all the local gigs. Of course, our favorite probably is Sunshine. Because we've opened for so many bands there, man. It's like home
Yeah.
for us, so.
You get to open for some big names.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. How about you, kid? What was your favorite?
Probably the Norva in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah?
Just a huge venue, massive stage. Everyone was very professional.
have to move
really
nothing.
good sound. And the freaking green room, dude, you
Was
had to take an
bad.
elevator to it. And we're talking hot tubs, pool tables, ping pong
Really?
showers.
Oh, wow.
Kids
I bet you
pinball
that was
machines.
awesome, huh?
And Playboy
Showers.
pinball machines. Yeah, it was cool. So.
Blow up dolls.
So how many nights did you guys sleep in the trailer?
Oh man, maybe altogether out of 40 nights, maybe 3.
3? Yeah.
3? That's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so in other words, we slept in the Yukon instead.
Well, a couple people slept in the trailer.
We at least had, we at least stayed in a Motel 6 or something like that,
Oh, some
Some
whack
rank
ones,
ones,
too.
though.
Oh yeah, some rag
I
ones.
mean, when you go down, you got to change rooms like 7 times before you're all happy.
That's where all the fun
Right?
times
I
are.
am
That's
not
great.
sitting on that bed. How about you, Sky? You were along.
Oh, man. Honestly, I really do like his. The Norva,
Yeah.
down in Norfolk, Virginia. Yeah, that was such a sweet, huge stage, man.
They treated you guys like
They did.
pros. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That-
Everything was just right.
We almost
from
got
the
arrested though in the parking lot. They were skinny dipping in the beach.
I wanted to see the ocean, man.
You wanted to see it all in your glory, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta see the East Coast and the West Coast.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was just right from the get-go at the Norva.
Yeah, you guys took off out of here, freaking headed straight to New York.
Yeah.
And that was quite the
36
haul.
hours
Man.
straight.
Straight through.
Yeah. So, what do you guys got planned? Do you guys have any more live streams coming up? I know we don't even have a date for our venues to open yet.
Right.
So, and it's great that Twisted Apes is allowing Morty on the Move to come here and do this.
Yeah, this is a cool bar.
Yeah.
When they finally do get to open this place up, it's
You know, a fact that this is not a bar.
it's a grill. And
No, this is a fucking paradise. Oh,
God.
sorry for the F-bomb, but yeah, this is a place, they're going to have a full menu here. I mean, steaks, you name it. They're going to have great things. Chuck and I have become good friends, and
He's just doing
got
some
some
dates,
big
man.
things, big things coming right here at Twisted Apes. So we can't wait for the opening, and yeah, I guess Chuck is planning a soft and a hard opening. Is that right, Chuck?
Sure.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great thing. So
Friday also we got a live stream from Legends.
oh,
We're doing another live
you're doing another live stream.
Yep, and then that was just a test of one we did last Friday, and then I think Death Ride's doing one Saturday there. So
Yeah, that's their concert series,
Right.
their pay-per-view. So yeah, their pay-per-view, that they got a new plan that you pay-per-view the concert, and hopefully that'll help them
and we
keep their
definitely-
doors open.
Yeah, we definitely donated that money, to the Twins, because I mean we want to see all the mom and pop shops not closed down around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some that really deserve to still be open, and there's
Well, that's with Morty on the Move. We are a community. We love all of our venues, and yeah. So, and our bands. I can't wait. I'm gonna start getting back into the full bands.
people are gonna be hungry
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
thirsty.
Hungry and thirsty. Yeah. So I Morty on the Move has some big plans. We're gonna get Monsters on Maple Street, Voodoo Hawks. We've got the big bands coming in, and you guys are leading the way. So keep on doing them live streams and shit. So tell me a little. Are we going to hear any of the new stuff? Are you guys going to give us a little sample, a little teaser?
We're gonna keep it, because we
Coming
want
soon.
to stick it on the first CD. Well, you guys already heard one of them, or maybe two of them, but like Shame is gonna go on the new CD.
Nice.
And also we did a song called Memphis, and it's gonna go on the new CD too. But maybe not tonight. We're not quite ready to throw it out there yet. But with this lineup the way it is now, it's a solid lineup, man, and it's fun to jam these guys. So it's gonna be cool.
So on this next album CD, how many songs?
Probably be 10 to 12, just like the first.
Oh, a full.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Well, I can't wait to. Actually, your first CD,
Demo.
the demo.
Yeah.
I still have in my CD. I really like your music, Smitty. It's a feeling, and I've got a friend from Minnesota, Tom Thomason. He's watching. I actually went over and burnt that CD because I played it for him, and he's like, "Dude, I want this CD," and I'm like, "All right, I'll go burn it, man." And he's been following us. So, Tom, peace out, man.
All the way from Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Well, he's just across in the Iowa border, so he's sucking right now because Minnesota blows and Iowa sucks.
And fuck Utah.
And so, shit. You guys got a live stream Friday at Legends,
Yeah.
and then after that, hopefully you guys will get booked up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we all had to start over again, so we will definitely get booked up and they allow us to come back, you know, because we're as hungry to play as they are hungry to see us, you know.
Right.
Because we've been practicing and stuff, but that's in a basement, there's no stage, you know, so it's a lot of difference.
So with your 2 albums coming out, say next year, you guys will be able to fill 3.5 to 4 hours, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Starting next year, and then it'll be just
And
one
you don't want to
band.
do that much unless you do it locally, but I mean, if you're doing it on tour, you're not playing that long.
Yeah. Well, if
But I'm saying,
right.
you at least get to move the songs around, you know.
Yeah. Well, on tour, when you guys were on Mushroom Head,
Yeah, it was
you
like
guys,
6 songs.
5, 6 songs. Yep.
Yeah, that was it.
When I went down to Lubbock, it was Lubbock, right?
It was hot. Yeah,
It was
smelled
really,
like cattle.
really hot. Yeah. And great venue. I mean,
Good venue.
it was a good venue. The what was the band, the Faith, Unfaith, right?
Unsaid Fate.
Unsaid Faith. Man, she is badass.
Yeah, it was a great band.
I mean, she was walking on the crowd, singing and stuff. It was
You know,
really,
we had to follow
really
that
good.
every night, and at first it was like, wow!
Wow!
You know,
Yeah.
and then it got to be a point to where we stepped it up and we all got in sync and we just, you know, and held it down every night. And a great bunch of guys too. Their guitar players were also Mushroom Heads,
Luke and Donnie.
Techs too. So they helped us out a lot along the way too.
Yeah.
First time they ever wore a He Killed 3 shirt. They always wore Star Wars shirts, and then all of a sudden they were wearing He Killed 3 shirts.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Cool as hell, you know?
Yeah, you had some really good shirts made, and remember, you could always get a hold of Smitty
Yep.
and buy their merch.
That's
They
right.
have shirts. What you design like five different designs?
Oh, I've made so many designs.
Well, just this past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last time, yeah, we did 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
5, yeah, because I think I got 5 new shirts, and they're all different. I think I got like 8 He Killed 3 shirts. So.
I probably got 25.
Through the years we've done.
I know, man.
Right over the years, it's
7 years,
been
you know,
wild.
stacked up and stuff, so.
Right.
Plus, I had a press in my garage, so I did a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah,
We're gonna try
yeah,
to get our merch back up and the hoodies back up and everything else back up after the tour.
yeah. I got your last stocking hat. I think you guys had.
Yeah.
I think I owe you $3.
Probably more than that.
Way more than that. Huh? So tell us a little bit about the songs you guys. We'll do 4 to 5 songs.
Cool, yeah.
And tell us. Say, all right, Father is probably my favorite song on the CD, and I tell you, my dad and I have a great relationship. I grew up on a bar stool. I identify with so much of that, but my dad is redneck, and he's not like the dad in the song.
Right.
But I love the beat. I love the music. You know, and I love the story that you tell. You could really feel it.
Yeah.
Just like your mom.
Tried.
Yeah, Mama Tried.
Yeah. Family.
The first time I heard that song, I had tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I lost my mom a few years ago, and man, it really hits home, man. And thank you for writing such great tunes.
Thank you.
So, how did It Is What It Is? How did that come about? And that's probably one of your
There was this-
most popular songs.
Yeah, there was some girl that came down to visit me or something, and she came down, and when I made her leave, what she told me was, "Well, it is what it is." And I said, "Oh, that is great, right there." You know, and it was, you know, a lot of, I mean, it'd been said, cliched many times, but just not really a whole lot, you know. And now we just kind of stuck it with a song, and so it's cool like that. It really has. A lot of our songs have a lot of meaning. Some of them, you might get lost in it. I mean, it might fool you sometimes. It might mean something else. You know?
Like Cross-Eyed Messenger.
Cross-eyed messenger is always about the big brother that got you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You tried to be just like him. You ended up in jail, or you know, or drunk in a ditch somewhere or whatever.
my
you know.
Yeah, cross-eyed messenger, right.
Because everybody's been that big brother that gets the little brother, you know, wasted and stuff. So.
Yeah, my big brother did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he got me high at the age of like 12
Right.
in my dad's Grand Torino on the way to Pickerel Lake. He's
Yeah.
like, "Here, smoke this."
Right.
I'm like, "All right." I was feeling the dash and like, "Oh man!" I was like, I'll never forget
Molly
that.
Hatch in the A-track and shit, you know.
Yeah, it was. And we had Boston.
Right.
Boston playing in the
Oh, that's a
8-track,
good one.
cruising in my dad's freaking 78. Yeah, Torino, Gran Torino. It was, yeah.